Alright, what's going on, you guys? Sean again. This is my week 9 video about the sometimes silent T. Before I answer the questions, I'm looking at my computer, by the way, just because I didn't write it down this time. Before I answer the questions, I have a view on the T that I think a lot of other people have, both in the community and out. When it comes to LGBTQ, which is gay, lesbian, bisexual, transgender, queer, then there's like I, intersex, but I'm not gonna say all the fucking letters of the alphabet. When it comes to that community, the T needs to be taken out, if you want me to be real. Because if you notice, gay, lesbian, bisexual, queer, what do those have in common? They all have to deal with who you like, who you prefer, who you're attracted to. T doesn't have to do with that. And that's something that I think sets back our community when we try to explain to people, because they're like, oh, we're part of LGBTQ, you know, the T with the Q and the G and the L and the B. They're not getting that we don't transition because we want to basically catch the opposite sex better. We transition because it's how we feel comfortable with ourselves, not because we want to take your bitch. I'm sorry, I don't know if I'm supposed to cuss. If I'm not supposed to cuss, tell me that. I cuss when I'm hyper, which is what I am right now. Yeah, so that's just like my view. Like, it's silent, but it's silent for a reason, because it shouldn't be there. You know, T, we're not silent with each other. If you ever get on Men's Room, we are not a silent bunch of guys. We talk a lot. And we argue a lot. But whatever, that's not the point. We love each other. Feel the love. Experiences being the T in the LGBT community. Basically what I just said. I don't think it should be there. Since I've come out as trans, double tongue. Since I've come out as trans or whatever, I haven't had like any gay friends to be around so that I could be, you know, sort of the oddball, sort of the T in the bunch. But, you know, I am on like websites or whatever where I am the lone trans guy. Like, there's a site I'm on, it's all gay men, then there's trans women, then there's me. The one out of like over probably 10,000 people on that site, I am the only trans man on that site. And we have verified that. There was one other guy that was on there for 2 days, and I don't know what happened to him. And I was so happy. I was like, yes, I'm not alone. But then he left. I was like, fuck. Anyway, I think when I get out more to the real world, basically outside of the confines of my room, I'll probably, I think I'll blend, not blend, but like kind of fit in with the LGBTQ community more, because I am gay or queer, basically. Queer meaning that I like any kind of person, which pansexual does not mean that you like people. That means you like every damn thing. The Eiffel Tower, a pillow, my bed, that door, your brother, your sister, the girl down the street. That's pansexual. I'm sorry, but it is. That's the root definition of pansexual. People are trying to change it, changing it, that's queer. But anyway, were you out as one of the letters before you came out as trans? I told my mom I was a lesbian my freshman year of high school when I was like 13 or 14. I went through that whole lesbian stage till about my junior, I'll say the middle of my junior year. Well, the early start of my junior year, because the early start of my junior year, I became more of a bisexual, because then I started talking to these guys. And the whole reason I was a lesbian wasn't actually because I liked girls. Like, I know that sounds stupid, but it wasn't. It was more of the fact that as a stud lesbian, I felt like I'd get the recognition of being masculine, which was close to man as I can get, because at the time I didn't know what trans was like that. I just thought that, you know, guys could change into a girl. I didn't know it could be like vice versa. So the early, middle, junior year, I'll say early because I moved to middle, early junior year, I became more of a bisexual, and I was still dressing in the guys' clothes, and that's something that I felt comfortable. And I had the 2 guys I was talking to, they were cool with that. You know, one guy went so far as to say, you know, hey, can I use your shoes? Like, we used to trade shoes all the time, because like I had this pair of shoes one day that matched his outfit so perfect, and he had a pair of shoes on that matched mine, and we wore the same size shoes. So I was like, fucking give me your shoes. So we like trade shoes, trade shirts, trade everything. So we were like, hey, we can go shopping together. Anyway, what happened after that? I moved, I came here, I just went by queer. People didn't really know what I was. When I said that, they didn't know if I was a boy or girl, and they didn't know if I was gay, straight, whatever, which was fine with me. As trans, I'm queer, if you didn't catch that already. Basically, I like guys, but I will date a girl. 0.001% chance, but whatever. Do you identify any other letters? I just answered that. Do you see yourself as part of the GLBTQ community? like I said, the T needs to be taken out, but as far as the GLBTQ community, yeah, because I am queer. So you have any friends? I do have friends and I don't. I have acquaintances, friends that became acquaintances because I moved, and a lot of people don't know how to cope with someone moving and they don't know what stay in contact means. So apparently I'm the only one supposed to do work, but I'm not doing that anymore. Anyway, actually here I am, I think the only, well, I won't say the only, because I'm on a military base. If you don't know what don't ask, don't tell, is basically the policy in the military saying you can't be openly gay in service. There are people that are, but you're not supposed to be. So I know I'm not the only gay person. I've seen quite a few gay guys, we checked it out, blah, blah, blah. But as far as the non-military, like civilians right now, which I technically am a civilian as right now, to speak, I don't have any gay lesbian. Like, everybody knows either straight, or I know one bi guy, and I do know a lesbian. I forgot about her. Yeah, she's not here all the time though. She's just come back for a visit. We're gonna go London Pride. We're gonna go be really gay. If any of you guys are in London, like, leave me a message, because I need people to chill out with there. You know, get to know people and stuff there, because I hate this place and I want to go to London. The community responded to my transition. Ex-girlfriend was confused about it. I broke it down. She understood it. Had a girl I used to talk to as a lesbian. Told her. She was like, I didn't expect that. Then I told her I was gay. She was like, what? And I was like, yeah. And she was like, for real? And I was like, yeah. Just like that. Facial and everything. I get more. Actually, no. I don't get a lot of stuff from anybody. I don't know if it's because people are intimidated to talk to me or talk shit to me because they don't play that. But, I've gotten one guy tell me that he thinks it's stupid that I'm gay and a trans guy, because I might as well be a girl if I'm gonna like guys. Basically, and this was a gay guy saying that to me, by the way, on that side I was talking about. Basically that just told me that he's uncomfortable with his own sexuality, because if you're telling someone that they shouldn't be gay, that's basically what he's telling me. He's like, that's stupid that you're an FTM trans guy. That means you're supposed to like girls so you can be straight. Otherwise, why don't you just be a girl so you can have your guys, like, since you like guys, so you can be straight. Basically, that's his whole issue with his sexuality. I'm cool with myself. I like guys. I'm trans. Whatever. For the girls, I haven't really had anything from the girls. Most girls just kind of whatever. Lately I've been getting mistaken as a lesbian a lot on Facebook. And I know the reason for that is because it always happens when I talk to a lesbian friend on Facebook, like, comment, and like 2 or 3 other friends will try to add me. And one of them, I asked, I always say I don't know you, blah, 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 I don't talk to people I don't know. So they try to talk to me, and this one girl was like, oh, it's all good, ma. And I'm like, whoa, I am a boy. She didn't mess me back after that, but whatever. I was like, no. Straight community is actually the most inquisitive about things. I'll show you straight and the gay male. Because they actually ask me questions. They're like, well, would you do this, would you do that, yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. Trans women, I'm actually kind of cool with them too, because of the site that I'm on. Something else I was going to say. I always forget what I'm going to say in these things. I'll think of it later, and then I'll write it down and forget it again. I mean, that's about it, really. Like I said, I don't think the T should be in the LGBTQ gist of things, because it has nothing to do with who you like. I haven't had too much difficulty from anyone other than my parents with it, because my parents are jackasses, but whatever. I don't care if they see this. They probably won't, but I still don't care. I see myself as part of the LGBTQ community just because I am queer, not because I'm trans, because trans is an outside thing to me. That's about it. I'm gonna go dance now because I'm extremely hyper and I need to sit my ass down, so...